Alright. So here we are. Concrete Isles. Second stage. Let's give that a shot. Here we are. Nothing hidden by the camera there. Sometimes you gotta be careful. Some things are gonna be easier to see than others. These are squishies. Cute little things. Greet 3 seabirds. So we have to find these seagulls throughout the stage, so we'll be on a lookout for them. We got these sea lion guys that are the boom. Those are the bomb enemies for the water, I guess. See, this looks like a power plant or something that was submerged over time. Whoops. Did not mean that to happen. So we got a lot of things we can capture here. But this enemy is notable. This enemy gives you Crash. We'll see what this does in a second. As soon as I get this. Crash is basically a screen clearer. There we go. Got that back too. That worked out. Crash is a screen clearing copy ability. You do it and you can destroy anything on screen practically or do huge damage to bosses. It's definitely not a power-up you see too often, but it's neat when it shows up. And wouldn't you know it, there's another one. And yeah, it also hurts if you let that happen. But you know what? I have hammer. I really don't need it. I like that you flatten these to the ground if you hit the final hit. That's a neat touch. And that will do it for all of these things. So these are like, I guess, star pieces to unlock stuff. In this case, we get them their friend. Yeah. There's another knock-knock nut. So you might be tempted to break it open for a mission. But no, it's just some corn. You know, totally normal thing to find in a nut. So these guys, I believe their names are Digga. And these give us Drill, which is yet another new copy ability. We have to... Ow. Gotta try and play some whack-a-mole here, but not really. So Drill is notable in that you can just drill underground. It's a pretty... You know, it's one of those abilities that really wouldn't have worked... wouldn't have worked in 2D, I think. But it's pretty basic. You can drill and then immediately pop out or move around for a bit. You're decently fast while you're digging. As you saw right there, if you make a circle, you do Drill Quake, which is this big little shockwave. You can also do it in the air, it, sends you forward for a second, but not that great. And in the water, you just get this little dinky attack, so... It's definitely a more situational power. You can't dig through everything. That was just made for us. But it's a neat power to have, I think. More knock-knock. It's nuts. Oh god. Well, that food's gone. Never to be seen again. It's okay, I didn't need it. Too much. Well, there's another seagull. So that is now another seabird we have greeted. There's another Digga. Let's try and do the Quake. Here we go. So this power-up just seems good for avoiding a lot of issues. Like a lot of powers, or a lot of like platforming stuff can just be straight up ignored, I feel like. I'll eat you instead then, if you're gonna be that way. Dig up here. Got a thing up here. And then there is something over here I want to do first. stay underneath, go underneath the Gordo, and get this one. And then, now we'll go back over here. It's time for another mouthful mode. Here is the scissor lift mouth. You can go up and down. That's pretty much it. Obviously try to avoid the Gordos. We can also be mean and ruin that Scarfy's day. And boom. There you go. Somehow that moves the crane. Don't question it. Don't question it. Squishy, why aren't you dead yet? Okay. Ow. And also, I guess it does leave a little bit of an air projectile if you just stand, but not that useful, I think. Now, you might be tempted to hit this warp star, but you don't want to do that yet. Well, first off, there's another seagull. But one other thing, a thing that's very hard to notice at first glance. These power lines are down over here, so we can actually exit the boundary and go over here. And here's a fun little tropical island getaway. So we get a mission for this, but also another Waddle Dee. Can I... I don't think I can do the Quake underneath this guy. Oh no, I can. It's so mean. And then we can use this Warp Star to go back to where we were. A neat thing, definitely something a lot of people are going to see the first time through. But, yeah, it's cool. And now we're ready to go to the next area. Boom. Whoops. Overshot that just a little bit. We're getting more of these. So let's try and do the Quake. You will eventually resurface if you try to make too big of a circle. Like, let me see. Yeah, I just barely couldn't make it. So you do have to be kind of careful. Alright, that's another one. Get you before it's too late. This looks special. So where's this gonna send me? Whoa, up here. And here's Pipe Mouth. Probably the most basic mouthful mode thing. All you can do is jump and roll with it. But hey, that gets us 2 of the star pieces. And we get one more friend. Yeah. And we should be sitting pretty now. We have one last thing to do. So we'll have to... People look out for that. In the meantime, let's avoid this stuff. And there it is. Dig up a Maxim Tomato. So Maxim Tomatoes are a notable health item because they are always a full heal every time. But, we obviously didn't need it. Boom. There we go. Pollo. There's a Woofy. They're pretty cute. I think they could be domesticated pretty easily. Oh no, slavery. That's... Why would you want a figure of this, you know? Okay. Scale the Cement Summit. Say that 5 times fast. Yeah! More mysterious rifts are opening up, but again, we'll get to that when the time comes.